Ew. Ew. Ew.
Ayo.
We're back here on Grown Man Record Night. We're having another, just check our levels over there on the monitor, just to make sure, because we hadn't really done that yet. The old number 1 and old number 2.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we kind of did.
My number 2?
Yeah.
Like Dookie.
I am like Dookie.
Dookie. So, okay, hey, thanks everybody for joining us here on Grown Man Record Night. And we got a special guest in the studio this evening. It's a first-time guest, and we're proud to welcome Aaron Griffin to the studio. Aaron,
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us for a Friday night. I know you're a busy gentleman. You don't always have a lot of time to come.
I'm actually usually asleep by this time.
Yeah, this is so we appreciate you spending your Friday night here with us.
My pleasure.
Aaron works in the area of college athletics. We're not going to name any names, but he works for a major university and doing sports marketing stuff. Tell us a little bit about what you do. I mean, we don't want to give it all away. You're sitting there drinking a beer. I don't want to get you in trouble or nothing. But
no, that's fine. We do a lot of content for the website and human interest pieces and streaming live games and that type of thing. Scoreboard graphics.
Centered around athletics, primarily around some of the
Yes.
stronger athletics, football, basketball, and whatnot.
Absolutely.
These are things that end up on major cable network programming and things at times.
Absolutely. We've seen some of our stuff on ESPN and that type of thing, so it's kind of cool.
That's cool. So we got a celebrity in the studio this
wouldn't say
evening.
that.
That's what I'd say. I don't know what to say over there. What's going on, Cameron? What you been up to? What you been doing? You getting a record store this weekend? This week?
Yeah, no, I got some records at Goodwill.
You picked some up today? Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I got some records at Goodwill today.
Eat the microphone.
Yeah, eat it.
I got to swallow the thing.
What's your favorite food? Maybe you should put it on the end of the mic.
Oh, that's a good idea. We can put a little peanut butter or something on the end of the microphone.
I can smear some meat grease on there.
You like meat grease? Yeah.
Just take a steak, like fat from a steak, and smear it on the
Yeah,
microphone.
meat grease always has a certain je ne sais quoi
It lasts.
to it.
Yes.
So yeah, I wouldn't be mad at any type of meat grease. I don't know if I'd like lamb necessarily. I don't think lamb would be my favorite. I'd put some other things near the top of the list. I don't care for lamb as much.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't. It's a little, that's a little personal.
Yeah.
That's a little personal. I want to remind everybody, of course, you're going to want to use your on your Firefox browser, Aaron, or your Chrome browser. You're going to want to download the AdBlock Plus extension. What that does is it knocks out all the baloney Ustream ads, or YouTube ads for that matter, or Facebook ads and all that. And it's a neat little tip we use to keep from. Cause sometimes on Ustream the ads will kind of mess you up. And you may think it's the folks at Grown Man Record not messing you up. We promise it's not. It's actually Ustream. So install that extension, and then you won't have to worry about that baloney.
Do people have the same problem with Safari?
I don't know about Safari. I haven't heard a lot of feedback from Safari. But if you have, and if you're able to, download the extension for Safari as well, might as well use it anyhow. If it doesn't f up your system at all, because I didn't use it a whole lot, and now I've started using it on every place, everywhere, and it's amazing. You don't get all those ads down Facebook with like, oh, it looks like you may like a gun-toting single Christian. It's like you don't get any of that baloney anymore, and it's just like, it's just the normal content on Facebook, and none of that stuff. You're like, what?
My favorite thing is, a lot of people complain about the ads that are on their Facebook page,
right?
But it comes from all the things you've searched.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like, why are there all these attractive guys on my web?
Camouflage dildo. I don't know anything about it. Why would I want a camouflage dildo for deer hunting down in Goshen, North Carolina in October?
You never see it coming.
Oh boy, that's okay. Let's start this over. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Grown Man Record Night. We're going to take it from the top. So hey, don't forget, you can always find these segments. They'll all end up on our YouTube page. And that's at youtube.com/Machete Miller. And if you miss a week, you're not able to chill with us live on Ustream, you can always go to the YouTube channel and watch all the programs. And be sure to hit like and subscribe.
Why not?
Well, you're going to subscribe to us now. That way you'll get email alerts when we upload the new episodes. And that's the way to do it. That's the way I want to live my life as a man. In general.
Absolutely, I'm subscribed to your channel.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So what else came out this weekend? Well, let's see. Let's do that. We'll do that first.
I mean, like people?
people came out this weekend. Bill Nye, the science guy, he's gay. I don't know if you guys knew that. He's gay.
No, really?
Joe Biden, gay. I'm sorry. He's gay.
His ex-wife tried to.
I don't know.
his roses.
Joe Biden was gay for a double-barrel shotgun. You just shoot it up in the air, and you don't have to worry about owning assault rifles. Let's see what else came out this week. Obviously, let's talk about Black Sabbath for a second. Black Sabbath had a new record come out this week. Steve Jones is in the house. Steve, we watched the old, listened to a little of the Black Sabbath together. What's the name of the new record called?
It's called 13.
13, okay.
Just
you
like
know why?
The same as the Anvil album that came out.
Yeah, Anvil had an Anvil that was a punk band, kind of punky.
Black Sabbath didn't want the record company didn't want them to call it 13, but that's what they wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
Much to their chagrin, they did.
So this record does not have Bill Ward on it. It's all Black Sabbath minus Bill Ward.
The drummer from Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. What's the deal with Bill Ward? Does anybody know what the problem was?
I'm not sure.
It's a he said, she said thing.
Their beef? Was there beef?
Ozzy said at one point that he was talking to Bill and they were playing and practicing. And he had all these Post-it notes all over the drums. And he's like, "What the hell are these Post-it notes?" And Bill said, "I don't know where I'm going. I got to have these to get along." So I think, according to Ozzy,
he's kind of losing it.
Ready for it.
Kind of maybe slipping a little bit. I don't know. It was weird because
Bill has another story. I don't know.
We checked out the website and it was weird. It had all the pictures and like Bill Ward was like cut out all the pictures.
Great. There's on the website. There's this great composite of photographs throughout the years, and it's all three people, and the fourth guy is composited Photoshop to where the next picture comes in. So it's like. I hope it's not like that between them.
It's been a long time they've been playing together. Why would you want to get all beefy toward the end of your career?
Especially go as far as cutting them out of all the old pictures. That's a little much.
I don't know what's going on there. But anyhow, we listened.
That's something that girls do with their boyfriends, you know.
I've had that done to me before.
Yeah, I had mine cut out and delivered to the police department, and they said this is what he looks like.
Actually, mine was she cut herself out. And then she gave me back the pictures so I could have pictures of myself.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. I like a good picture.
So that I could scan them and put them on Facebook.
I like a good picture of myself now. I would have been, I appreciate that.
I saw a good picture of yourself.
Yeah?
Today.
The new graphic. Okay, hey, check this out. Scroll all the way down to the end of our graphics here. So, folks, our good buddy Sean0612 has hooked us up with yet another bananas graphic. And,
it is very good.
It's just incredible. Yeah, okay. Look at this guy.
This is awesome.
This is awesome right here. And
do folks have the ability to look closer?
I hope, because not only this is a really cool picture, but look at the track listing on this thing, and I can't see that track listing, Steve. Right. But it's all little keywords that if you're a friend of the program,
the Jerry's is
the
on
Jerry's.
There's a song on there.
Okay, that's
Fellowship.
The program.
Yeah, I know the program is on there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good time business. This is one of my favorite graphics. It's cool because you got to be on the know right here now. So yeah, we appreciate Sean for hooking us up with that. And you can bring it on back to the camera, Steve.
Right.
Okay, let's bring it on up there. All right, cameraman's wandering around the house like a puppy without a damn leash on.
Chicago's laying down right now. I don't know if you can hear that.
We got a live internet program going on here. But so yeah. So in terms of sound of the Black Sabbath record, right? Have you listened to it?
I did. I streamed it.
The iTunes stream on Sunday.
iTunes let you stream the whole album for free. I think it was last week.
What did you think about it?
Sound like Sabbath to me.
It sounds like Sabbath. From what I've heard, it sounds like Sabbath. And even the stuff I don't necessarily like about Sabbath, when they go to the verses and it's kind of clean, and they use the chorusy stuff. I hate chorus on the clean channel, man. But it sounds like Sabbath. It sounds like Sabbath.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't sound weird or new or anything. It just sounds like Sabbath. So that's a good thing. So if you're a Sabbath fan, you'll probably dig it. So go out and pick out 13 by Black Sabbath. Just came out this week. Let's kind of scan through some of these lists. Surfer Blood. You ever heard of Surfer Blood?
I have not.
Okay, this is an alt-rock band from, I think it was from Florida or something. They had a hit record out in like 2010, or not a hit record, but a real indie record that did really well. So they got picked up by a major label. Checked out this record as well. It's okay. Kind of wussy singing. And I like some wussy singing. Some wussy singing's all right. This is a little too wussy singing.
How's the music without
Music?
vocals?
It's okay, man. It reminds me of kind of like old Nada Surf or something. It's kind of indie rock, power pop, punky a little bit. It's good. I thought it had like kind of a cool name. I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe it was have some like Secret Chiefs 3 kind of hints to it, like with surf guitar that's all like. That's I thought it would be cool, but it's not that cool. So check that out. That's out this week. Let's almost zoom through some of it. Prodigy and Alchemist got something out. Huh. Let's see. Zip, 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 zip. The Devil's Blood. Remember those guys?
No.
That sounds metal. I figured you know. Dandy Warhols. I remember those cats. Children of Bodom.
Oh, yeah. Yep, Bodom.
Bodom. Children of Bodom got a new one out this week. Have you heard that?
Halo of Blood.
Halo of Blood. Something like that, yeah. Have you heard it?
I have not, but I know they're doing, in North Carolina, they're doing special releases in Raleigh and I think a couple places in Charleston.
Huh.
But if you buy their album, you actually get a special poster signed by the lead singer.
Woo, okay.
So that's kind of cool.
That's nice. Also followed right behind them guys, right behind them guys, Black Dahlia Murder.
Okay.
New record came out
I have
this
not
week.
heard that one.
I look forward to hearing that. Those guys put out some pretty beefy stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that'll be something to look forward to for our headbangers. Jimmy Eat World's got a new record out.
Really?
Okay.
I'm really surprised.
All right.
That took me by surprise.
Good for them. Hey, I see right here Goo Goo Dolls has got something else.
Yes.
That may be a re-release.
I had that one pre-ordered.
I don't know. I don't know if those cats are still together. I don't know what their deal is.
Do they still have the same hair?
Probably.
The crazy.
Actually, that's kind of nouveau nowadays to have the
that's true.
that kind of hair. Whatever.
Whatever.
That floats your boat, dude. Whatever floats your boat. So I'll tell you what. Why don't we all? We got us some Appalachian spring water ready. Ain't no Appalachian spring water.
Oh, cameraman.
I'm sorry, I was doing things.
That is terrible. Well, I'll just start in on this. You know, coming up, this is Father's Day weekend, Aaron.
Yes, it is.
This is going to be the Father's Day weekend, so we're going to do a little special presentation this evening.
Can we go to the Father's Day graphic?
We don't have a Father's Day graphic.
Really?
No.
What were you doing all week? Father's Day graphic.
I'm thinking about other dads.
Father's Day graphic.
I want to meet that dad. If you got your dad's email address, what I want you to do is just go ahead and email it to me. That way I'll have a comprehensive list. It'll be both mine and your dad's email addresses, but I'll keep them in my inbox.
And then you can send them e-cards and stuff like
Well,
that.
I'll send everybody e-cards. I'll keep up with it, and you won't have to worry about it. So your dad will get a Father's Day card from me, but it'll say it's from you, and you won't have to worry about doing that anymore.
And then you'll just have a really awkward conversation later about how inappropriate the card was.
Yeah, sometimes the cards can be, we'll move on. So it's Father's Day. So what I did is I pulled a little special stack of Father's Day records for this evening. And some of these records are records that either my dad has given me or stuff that I think my dad really likes or I know he really likes. So we'll just move on with this. Check this out. We mentioned this on our Easter program. We played a lot of religious stuff and stuff that had like heaven and God and stuff in the title, even if it was rock music, just because keeping with the Easter theme. The legendary Goodmans, and I'm gonna need a nice record presenter here, Steve, if you would help me out here. The Happy Goodmans. If you guys don't know the Happy Goodmans, they're a legendary gospel group. I'm not really sure where they're from. This is 1973 on the Canon Records. This is the legendary Goodmans, and I think this is out of print because my mom and I have tried to find this for my dad a few times, like on CD. Well, we got 2 copies on vinyl, and that's better than CD anyhow. We got a copy and a backup copy. One copy sounds a little better than the other copies. That's all right. So check that out. The old Happy Goodmans. So that's a same photo on the back. Yeah, they're a little black and white. They get a little artsy. Okay. All right.
That's real good.
Yeah. So these guys knew how to do some gospel music. Sometimes it's a little gloomy doomy. Is that some Appalachian spring water? We'll let a guest of ours, Aaron Griffin, here have a first taste of some.
It's mixed pretty strong now.
Oh, okay.
Strong Appalachian spring water. That's just
mountain flavor.
That's mountain flavor. That tastes like the hills of North Carolina, folks. And ain't nothing damn wrong with that.
It's still super smooth. It's stronger than before, but still very good.
We'll pass this on around. Mazel tov to the friends around the globe checking us out on the Ustream and YouTube channels. Okay, I see what they're going with that. Yeah, I see what they were aiming for. Ugh. That's right up the road. I tell you what. Okay.
It's still very smooth though.
Absolutely.
We'll move on. But it kicks you on the way in.
Oh, absolutely.
Actually.
So we'll continue on with some Father's Day records. Let's take a shot out to Pops. That was a little pull out to Pops. How about that? Yeah. The old pull toward Pops. I got a Bee Gees record, baby. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, look at that hair.
Oh, that's beautiful. This is Spirits Having Flown. This is 1979 on RSO Records. Nice big gatefold. Look at that, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And this has Tragedy on it, one of the good songs. Tragedy! There you go. Yeah. And my dad's a big Bee Gees fan, so this is a record for my pops this evening. Let's show that out a little bit.
When I had my long hair, I could have kind of fluffed it up. And
oh yeah, you could have pulled that off pretty good. Yeah. You had the old PT going. Yeah, man. Keeping it moving. Records my dad really digs. I think this is my mom and my dad. This is the only concert they've ever went to together. And actually, I think it's my mom's only concert ever.
Really?
Three Dog Night. This is the Ain't It Easy album. I don't know if this is what they went and saw like about the time they did. This is a nice big gatefold. Oh, that's nice, man. Holding up their hand. Oh, we got some cool stuff to show here. Let's see if I can find out what year this is just real quick. Nah, I don't see. That's all right. But this is the only concert my mom's ever been to. When I asked her about it, ever since I was a little kid, be sure to show that gatefold. She said, I said, well, what did you think about the concert? She said it was loud.
And that's all she had to say about it?
That's all she had to say about it. I think she liked it, but she just had to...
She would like it more if it was just turned down a little bit.
I mean, you guys could turn it down.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do here? Oh, we all got it. Turn it down.
I just now saw the back. The back is terrifying.
Oh, my God. Look at the very back cover, Steve. What is going on there? All right, everybody, calm down.
Looks like a Michael Myers mask
what is
or
happening?
something.
No, look at the bottom of that. With the oh my God! I just peed my pants. But hey, man, I can get down on some Three Dog Night.
Absolutely.
Those brothers bring it. You know what I mean?
Apparently, the singer, that guy right there, the mustache, says something about his penis had like an eternal erection.
Okay, Steve, I'm talking about my dad, and there you talking about penises. I don't know about it.
Bring us full circle. That's why you're here.
I know he had an issue.
We'll be right back. Okay. So next, I've got a couple of really beefy compilations to talk about here. These are two of probably my favorite compilations ever. So the first one I've talked about a lot on the show before, probably 2 or 3 times. This is Super Hits Volume 3.
3 times.
Now this is an Atlantic compilation from 1968. But let me just run down some of the people in this compilation. It's crazy. Archie Bell and the Drells, and they're doing the Tighten Up, just FYE. Aretha Franklin, Sam and Dave, Cream, Arthur Conley, Wilson Pickett, The Rascals, The Sweet Inspirations, Aretha Franklin, Percy Sledge, Booker T and the MGs, and Vanilla Fudge. This is a crazy compilation. This was a record my dad had that he passed on to me when he just didn't want to get rid of his records, and it's in great shape. This thing jams. It's a cool compilation. It's like hitting shuffle on a really banging iPod. I mean,
what year did you say that was?
68, and they're all Atlantic bands. It's an Atlantic compilation. It's that's one of those you can put on and just get down in numerous kind of ways. Are we near the recording limit? Let's check this out for a second.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll tell you what to do. Let's go ahead and stop down recording and. So remember, the title will be GMRN and the tag will be vinyl. Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
We're back.
We're recording.
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to continue all of our Father's Day records. While we had a slight technical just downshift. It wasn't a problem. We didn't have a problem.
No.
We just downshifted. So
you know what? That needs to be on a checklist.
Yeah, we need to see if
Checklist should
we're.
include recording,
Yeah.
limit nearing.
Post-production meeting.
Yeah. So I got another great compilation to mention. This is the Super Rock compilation. It's on Columbia. I looked this up today, and nothing ever really said what year this is from. I was
there's
thinking
something that always bugs me about your records. You never take the price tag stickers off the front. I love to see
me?
Clean. Yeah.
Oh, I'll leave them.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Well, because I'm afraid at this point.
There's some beautiful art that we're not seeing.
Well, no, but this is actually the price tag that, like, it was on it when my dad had it, which means it was on it when he picked it up at a yard sale or whatever. Probably back in the 70s.
So you're saying 3 people haven't done the right thing and removed the price?
Yeah, well, now at this point, if I feel like if I remove this, I may pull the paper
you have
off.
to be careful.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'd mess it up, but I still can't really find a date on this. But let me run down the songs on this crap here now. We're talking Pacific Gas and Electric, Miles Davis, Santana, Tom Rush, Al Cooper, NRBQ, Jeff Beck, Poco, The Hollies, Janis Joplin, Laura Nyro, Sly and the Family Stone, the Chambers Brothers, Taj Mahal, Chicago, The Byrds, The Flock, Johnny Winter, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, It's a Beautiful Day. What a great album. And it's got a cool, the cover and the back cover.
It's topical with the Man of Steel.
Oh, yeah, Man of Steel. See, when I was a little kid, that's why I always liked it, because it looked like Superman.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one more record that this actually came from my dad. Oh, I forgot to pull another one. That's all right. And we've played this a few times. Everybody knows the Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Oh.
Yeah, this is RU Experience. This is the real deal original pressing. What is it, 68 on Reprise? I mean, it's the real deal thing. And this sounds, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's got a little poppy on it, but everybody loves it. Look at that. And that's one my dad was just like, hey, you want this record? I'm like, are you kidding me? I mean, that's some real deal shit right there. So, keeping in the Father's Day tradition, we're going to throw a couple of shout-outs to the old cameraman's father now. Now, Rick's a good old guy. And he's got a couple of records that he hooked cameraman up with here. One is Doobie Brothers. I actually have this record, too, so I got 2 copies in the house. This is The Captain and Me, Doobie Brothers, 73. And it's got some of the just classic tracks on it, man. It's just awesome. This is a great one. And
that's pre-Michael McDonald.
That's pre-Michael McDonald, and that's pretty paramount for most people.
That man strums my soul back.
Yeah, a lot of people don't care for Michael McDonald.
I mean, yeah, he sings great.
Yeah. So, and another one, and this one is incredible. This was what really turned me on to Emerson, Lake and Palmer, was when your dad gave you this record. This is the Emerson, Lake and Palmer Trilogy album. That is 72 on Atlantic, and this thing is gnarly. The synth work on this stuff is bananas. These guys are incredible. It's basically classical music mixed with rock, I would say.
Yeah.
It's so proggy.
From the beginning.
It's so good. The gatefold's cool on that too.
It's way technical.
Greg Lake.
Crazy and
there's a lot of stuff goes into those Emerson, Lake and Palmer records. I really appreciate that. And that's one of those bands that I'd heard my whole life, and I was like, yeah, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. But you put it on, and you're like, wow, these guys are effing good, man. So that's really cool. And so I'll throw one more just honorable mention out. I ain't gonna say nothing. A little Fleetwood Mac. This is the Fleetwood Mac album, self-titled. And I think Rick liked Fleetwood Mac. I think he liked.
I think he still does.
I think he does.
He ain't dead yet.
I think he likes a little Stevie Nicks. We got you. A little honorable mention. So
this is the first album with Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks, and this was recorded in Sound City.
Oh yeah, old Sound City. So that's a special little shout out there. So we got some cool Father's Day records. That's pretty neat. So everybody, I know we're so far behind. I'm gonna run through the stuff we played real fast. We're so far behind on our... Okay, here's what we played this evening, folks. If you're more interested about it, you can hit us up through the social stream. I'll tell you more about the pressing, but I'm just going to rifle through these. We got so much to get to. Time's ticking. Jesus. Okay. Count Basie. Aaron, just throw these on the floor. Here we got Count Basie. It's a Count Basie record I'd not heard before. I had it. Okay, bring it down. Dave Bailey, 2 Feet in the Gutter. Phenomenal. Smoking a cigarette on the back. You know I'm going to buy it. Jazz record, black guy smoking a cigarette. I'm buying it. Here we go. Kenny Burrell on the Verve, arranged and conducted by Gil Evans. This is Guitar Forums. Phenomenal guitar jazz album. Keep it moving. Ramsey Lewis Trio, The In Crowd. Man, it's got The In Crowd on it. One of my favorite Ramsey Lewis songs. It's incredible. Heard it on the radio this week, had to play it. We played one track off Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66, Full on the Hill. Bringing it. Always got some nice Latin flavor for your ass, son. Jimmy McGriff, Skywalk.
Yeah.
This is 84 on Fantasy. Man, Jimmy McGriff brings the noise, and you know it like nobody other. Let's see. Brick, Good High. 76. Bang Records. Bang Records. Good High.
I enjoyed this one a lot.
Oh, look at that. That's very funky, man. Very funky. We followed that up with Jackson 5, Skyrider. This is a very cool Jackson 5 record. It's got a little Michael Jackson doing his little high-pitched stuff, man. It's a funky record. It's got some clavinet or something about that. And I followed that up with some Rick James. We listened to side 2. I'd not heard. This is 79 on Records. I don't know what the hell that says. No, it's on Gordy Records. I'm sorry. It was all messed up.
Very Gordy.
Yeah. Cool record, man. And then after that, we finished with Instant Funk. And this is self-titled Instant Funk. It was a little more disco-y, but it had some funk elements. It was still pretty funky, still pretty worthwhile.
It was. Oh, you got to take a look at the back of this one.
Woo, yeah, look at the back of that one. God, I'm so out of breath from doing that. Damn, we jammed through that, son. All right, here comes the real deal, folks. If you've known, let's go ahead and bring that up. We got an epic dig of the week this week, and I'm so excited to bust into this because what we're gonna do here, folks. What's that? We'll do it live! We're going to do it live. We're going to do it live. So what we've got here, I was excited to have ordered the Boards of Canada record as soon as the thing was offered to be pre-ordered. And of course, the record is released on Tuesday. I get my copy on Friday. For some effing reason, Bleat in the United States Postal Service like, hey, this Mike Miller guy, we'll just decide to screw him over for the rest of his life. For whatever reason.
No, they do that to everybody, not just you.
You want to know why they're going bankrupt? You want to know why they're going to have to close on Saturdays? Because the United States Postal Service are freaking idiots. The whole system is screwed up.
Now, but this album came to Greensboro pretty soon.
That's
like
what I'm
Tuesday,
saying.
Wednesday, right?
So I looked,
right.
it was like, I got an email. Hey, your record's been shipped. I'm like, cool. I clicked the tracking number. It's in Pennsylvania. Word. The next day it's in Greensboro. What up? Here it comes. And it sits there the next day at Greensboro. Okay. And then the next day, Memphis, Tennessee.
Wait,
what is wrong with you people? It goes from Greensboro to Memphis, back to Greensboro the next day, and I get it
Memphis
on
is a long
Friday.
trip.
What?
It's like,
It had to go to Archdale.
It still had to go to Archdale.
Yeah.
What is wrong
Went back
with these
to
people?
Greensboro, then to
But you know
Archdale.
what? You know what? The glass is half full here. You got it on Friday.
It's here.
This
You
is
get one
true.
a week,
So
the
record's
show.
here.
it didn't make it for the show.
It's maybe more special than that.
it's true. It is true because now we get to do a live unboxing. I was going to do an unboxing video during the week, and then we're going to run the video of me going, "Oh my God, Boards of Canada!" But now we've got it for real to do on Friday. So yeah, I guess that's cool. But what if I wanted to go ahead and
You know
listen to
what?
all
It's funny,
four sides?
You open that up and you pull out some Blue Oyster called extraterrestrials.
Okay. Let's take it easy.
Well,
Let's
that'd be
take
cool, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be cool in its own kind of way.
Still be good. Just not
so-
as good as what he
But what I wanted to do was get it out of my system and listen to all four sides when it comes to Friday. I'm not going to try to shove this down everybody's throat. So, prepare your throat, son. Here we go. We popped the thing. Cameron wanted to make sure that the record wasn't warped, but we're not actually taking it all the way out. So here we go. So it's pre-popped. That's part of the peanuts from last week. We don't need any. We don't have any peanuts this week. Okay, we're taking it out. It's coming out in this mesh.
It looks like maybe.
Here we go. Here we go, son. Here we go, son.
Like a snake skin.
Oh my God.
It does look like
Here
it's
we go.
going over the top.
Here we
on it.
go. Meet me halfway.
We should have
Across
sensors
the
on his
sky.
blood.
Oh!
Keep going.
Oh, I just crapped my pants. Oh, look at this, baby. I cannot believe. Boards of Canada, Tomorrow's Harvest, right here in the flesh. 2013 on Warp Music 70, which is the first weird number. Go look up weird numbers. It'll blow your mind. So what we have here, let's take it downtown. Sometimes I do this, I do it all messed up when I'm kind of messed up, and then I realize, like, people, why'd you take the top off of the... Yeah. But here it goes, man. Here it goes. Boards of Canada, tomorrow's harvest.
You can get a thick cover for it. It's fine.
For the first time.
It'll be all right.
Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful shots. Beautiful artwork. Oh, Neil Craig, I think is the guy's name that does the art for this and did the video. Let's take a look at the first piece of wax coming out of here. If I can find the right end.
Oh.
That's straight up black vinyl. Oh, baby. Looking sharp, man. Oh, I talked all into the microphone. Oh, okay. So here,
Where'd that go from?
I don't know. I talked right into the
Do
microphone.
that again.
Okay.
I love it.
Let's hold this up, man. Look at that. So what we have here is the San Francisco skyline, all boards of Canada up. So when we take a little break between our digs and the so to speak and chip chat, we're going to definitely check out a track of this.
Was all that was all that was in the box?
Yeah. A ticket for my soul. But I have access to the MP3s and the 16-bit lossless waves and FLAC lossless files from Bleep.com. Bleep also had a hand in this. I think Bleep could have shipped this record earlier. I think yeah, you can go ahead and cue it.
No.
When did they originally ship it?
It was several days ago. I just don't understand.
I've heard some negative comments about Bleep. I don't
Yeah.
know
He got
either
one for
or.
you.
Well, Bleep is the record store of Warp Records, and I appreciate what they're doing, but I have heard the same thing. Kind of takes a little long. I ordered the record at the end of the first video when Boards of Canada showed the thing. They were like, click to pre-order. I'm like, well, damn it, I'm pre-ordering it because every other Boards of Canada record that I know of is $100 on eBay. So I instantly clicked Bleep. I was like, I got one. I got my shit in, so whatever, I'm getting a damn record. So, I went ahead and did it, and a couple weeks later, they opened it up to independent record stores and whatnot.
Yeah.
So anyhow, I got it ordered. It came late. I should have just went to the local record store to do it. I was just afraid about it. But if they can get it on time, I should have been able to get it on time.
Absolutely.
That's my beef. That's my beef right there. If the
Wanna know
local
that-
record stores can get the shit on time, they should be able to ship it to my house on time. Period.
I want
Moving
to know
on.
the story from Greensboro to Memphis and back. Did some?
I don't understand that. I don't know. Okay. We're moving on. Hey, since we got Aaron here. Aaron's what we call a metal aficionado.
I don't know if I go that far, but
He's a metal guy. He likes the metal music. But I played my last show last weekend.
yeah, I'm sorry I missed that one.
Yeah,
I've seen you live, and you guys are awesome.
Yeah, the Five L's played their last show. It was a good time. We all had a good time. I did a big old interview with the local paper gentleman. Thanks, dude. We did an interview, and there's some quotes. Anybody want to read the article? You can hit me up. I'll send you a link to the article. Because
On that Twitter.com.
I like to tell people about me and what I'm doing. But anyhow, since we got our metal guy on the show, we hadn't had a chance to talk about some metal records in a little while, so we'll talk about some metal records. We should handle some classic rock and some jazz and whatnot. Let's get into some metal, for Christ's sakes. This is kind of a wild card. I'm going to throw it out there. It's a wild card. I picked this up at a local spot. It's a band called 30-06, Hagseed. It's got a cool, crazy cover on it. This is from '95 on Mute America Records. And this is kind of like a power trio. Very grungy. It's kind of rides that line between metal and alternative, maybe like alterna metal
Okay.
for the 90s. I'd not heard of these guys back. This is kind of my heyday, and I'd not heard of these guys. Picked it up. I listened to a little clip on the phone. I'm like, all right, these guys kind of jam for a couple of bucks. I think I got it for $2. Yeah, $2. It's pretty cool. So maybe we'll play a couple of tracks of this later.
Okay. Cool. I
it's-
haven't heard of them either.
Brand new for me when I listen to it. And we don't play it that much because I don't know. It just kind of escapes my mind. So, hey, let's move on to a little classic business now.
Absolutely.
We're talking Judas Priest, Screaming for Vengeance,
Oh,
man.
you cannot go.
Oh, baby. 82 CBS, still in the original shrink. It's got the price up there. Little UPC code 774, man. This is a Kmart. It's a Kmart sticker. F&A, dude. It's a
Why would they end it in 74?
I don't know.
Is tax making it even 8?
My grandpa had a theory about why all those numbers ended in weird numbers like that. He blamed it on the Jewish people. I don't necessarily
really?
I don't necessarily agree with that. He said, you want to know why things in 1995? The Jews did it. Like,
I don't doubt it. You're not lying.
No. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, it doesn't sound bad necessarily.
How is that their fault?
I don't know.
Moving on. Let's just move on.
We'll look in your history books is all I'm going to say.
It's more like they get to take credit for
It's the
it.
South, folks. But I heard a lot of stuff growing up, but it is. But this has got, you got another thing coming on it. Also includes the Hellion, Electric Eye. And,
Electric Eye is probably one of my favorite Judas Priest
Oh, for real?
songs.
We'll rock that
Absolutely.
shit later
Great
then.
song.
And in parentheses, in brackets, not in parentheses.
Was
F,
this Screaming for Vengeance?
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Take these chains. Yeah, look at that. Let's hold that
Yeah,
up.
high school record for me.
I actually
Oh,
saw Judas Priest a couple years ago
Oh yeah.
in Winston-Salem.
Yeah.
And to be as old as he is, he still puts on one hell of a show.
Yeah, man.
And it, like, some of the notes he can still hit and stuff is just it's very impressive just to see him still rocking it at the age
Hell yeah.
he is.
That's awesome. Hey, what if we do, like, maybe when we take our break, we'll play one Boards of Canada track and one metal track. Maybe we'll play that Priest you just talked about.
Sure.
So, yeah, that's something to think about.
Oh,
Okay.
and another thing about Priest.
Yeah. He's a gay man.
Absolutely.
like
Rob
the gentleman.
is a new. He's on the new Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh, really? Yeah, you
Yeah.
were telling me about that earlier. Have you heard
Very-
the track?
Yeah, I heard it today.
Is he all
actually.
through it or just on like one track?
He's through like the chorus and stuff, but it's pretty good.
Huh. That's cool. How old is this dude?
How old is he? 65.
So he's a chorister?
He's a foot cord long.
I don't know how old he is.
You're gonna make me spit on my new Boards of Canada, man.
62.
Yeah, I
Wow.
was thinking 62, 65. We might be completely off on that.
And we saw Laurie Anderson. What was she? 60? I can't remember. She's old, man. She was doing what's that right there? Oh, you brought me a record?
Yeah, I brought you this record. I saw it today. I was
Oh!
digging. I came across this one, and I know you didn't have it. I have
No,
it.
you have it, and oh
I dug
man,
it right the same day. I dug it right before you saw it, so I didn't feel bad about it. But I saw another copy.
Yeah.
I looked at it. It looks good. So
Yeah.
this is the one with William Burroughs on it.
that's true. This is '84
It's
Warner
called,
Brothers.
Mr. Heartbreak.
It's got Sharky's Day on it.
Yeah.
Oh man, hold that up, somebody's. Look at that. We got us a new Laurie Anderson. I was just playing that
I've
off.
seen this one.
Yeah, it was Steve has it. We brought it over before, and he brought me one of it.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about. Man, but she's we just saw
She's
her.
so
She's
good.
like 65.
She's so
She's
good.
awesome.
Yeah, she's 65 because she was like my mom's age, and she's up there
Playing
doing it,
synth-
man.
Synth violin with all kinds of effects.
Still out there and doing
Loops.
the deal.
Sequences. Oh, it's just.
She still's got her
amazing.
cahoots about her. Okay, we can't mention metal without mentioning it. Hey, look at this. I just picked this shit up not too long ago. Black Sabbath, Paranoid, man.
Is that guy wearing jean shorts?
Oh, it's got some business going on down there.
Sword.
Look at that. It says
It's kind of like a motorcycle helmet.
it says cover damage on Spawn. Album is very good / excellent, and that's true. I don't give a shit about the cover, man. Maybe one of these days I'll pick up a better copy, I guess, if I really want to be all
It's a
collective.
classic album.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's
In
one,
fact, Netflix, or not Netflix, there's that VH1 did classic albums. They did
Yeah.
one Paranoid. It's
I've
worth
been
a
in-
watch.
I've been in bands that have played War Pigs, Paranoid, Iron Man, and Electric Funeral off of there. I've played all those cover songs in bands.
Ferris Where Boots is on there too, right?
Yep. What a great album. It just kind of popped up and it was like, oh, it's a bad cover. I'm like, are you kidding? I don't care. The record's in great shape. I could care less about the cover at that point. It would be great if the cover was in great shape.
Yeah.
But who cares, man? I like the music before I like anything else.
You are cutting the light and moving out. It's a good idea.
Yeah. Let's keep it moving. Another Sabbath. We've played this many times on the program. Sabbath,
this is
Bloody
my
Sabbath.
favorite
This is my favorite Sabbath album.
And
That
check
cover
out,
is...
that album used to sit in this living room with this family,
That
this big Catholic
artwork
family.
is.
Look how satanic that is, man. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
I used to sit in the living room with this girl I was dating, and we'd make
Yeah.
out on her mom's couch.
Yeah,
and I'd always look across
dude.
the room and see that album sitting there. It was her brother's, and that was before I knew anything about Sabbath. It just scared the out of me.
Oh, yeah, man. That's awesome.
It
And this
is.
is let's see what this says on the front of this. I got this from CFBG's in Greensboro. They're cool. They put little tags on the outside sleeve that tell you a little piece of nuggetry about the album. This is the 5th official release by the original Sabbath. Many critics found this record to really raise the level of Sabbath. It's more than just a loud rock band. It includes the original lyrics and sheet, original
Say it again.
lyric sheet inside.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1 includes the original lyric sheet inside. Coming in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, look at that. That's really cool, man.
Yeah,
all right,
children,
and then
Children of the Grave. Children
Core?
of the Grave is really, really, really good.
yeah,
It's got like
okay.
an Irish drum beat. to
Oh
it.
yeah. So, and a couple of new metal records, and these guys have some ties to our local area here.
Yeah.
One of the guitar players from the Five L's, he actually has one of their guitars, and some other interesting connections. We're talking about Between the Buried and Me, and if you're a metal fan, or maybe even if you're not a metal fan, maybe if you're just a prog fan, Between the Buried and Me are incredible. They're really
Absolutely.
heavy, but the musicianship on these records are just. I don't listen to a lot of metal anymore. I'm real picky about my metal. This is one of the ones that come to the top of the list. Because these cats really know what they're doing, and they put their, time and effort in writing really good metal albums. This one here came out in, what time did we say? I don't remember.
I think that one was 2003.
I think
Is
so.
that white vinyl?
It's on white
Yeah, it's on
vinyl.
white
Let's
vinyl.
show that off. Let's show the cover and the record off.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, look at that. Amazing. And like I said, really good musicianship on these records. It's still brutal, and they still bring the noise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's some nice lyrical parts of it, and there's also some parts where they get really kind of proggy and technical and almost classical sounding at times.
Yeah,
Which
some of the stuff they play, it's like
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't even know how to describe it.
And they're coming around here pretty. They're going on tour, right? Tell me a little bit about that.
People in North Carolina, they're going to be playing at Ziggy's downtown
Yep.
Winston-Salem, September 13th, I believe. Something like that. Should be good times.
Wow, nice. This is 2004, by the way.
Oh, might be.
All right, that's where he signed it. I don't know if it's not signed. I'm not going to keep jamming that in there because I'm going to mess it up. I'll mess it up. We've been.
I think I like this vinyl better than the other one.
Oh yeah, this one's really pretty. So this is another Between the Buried and Me. This is 2003 on Victory Records. This one is probably my favorite. Great songs on here, and a really cool, interesting note about this one. Actually, not this one. The last one. This record right here was recorded by Jamie King in Rural Hall, North Carolina. He recorded the very first Five L's album. He was nowhere near the producer. I think I just spit out a tooth. My mouth tastes like teeth. So he wasn't quite the producer he was. He was still young in the game when we recorded with him.
Right.
But it was really young in our game too. We're talking 2000. But he was a cool cat out in Rural Hall, North Carolina. And I remember him saying his neighbors would always complain. And every time I think about Rural Hall, and he told them, like, if you don't like it, get the F out of Rural Hall. So every time I see Rural Hall, that's what I think.
So did he just have stuff set up in his house?
Yeah, in his basement, his parents' house, actually. And I think, but he's doing big things now. He's one of the most sought after, like, metal producers of today. I mean, I think a lot of people actually
say
seek him
OTEP?
out.
I know some.
OTEP did
I know
some,
folks in Rural Hall. They
yeah.
probably started shooting at him after that.
Probably. So he's become a big deal, and he's a cool guy. He played in the band Swift that we used to play with in around this area. Actually, we kind of had a little it's kind of an unspoken rivalry with Swift because we were both big generators of crowds at the time. So it became kind of a rivalry. I know one time we were playing with Swift in Virginia, and a girl brought a picture of the guy from Swift up to our lead singer and said, "Can you sign this?"
Yeah.
And the other lead singer saw it and was like, it was one of those things. And then after that, it was kind of like, hey, we're supposed to play with Swift. It's going to be a big show. 2 big crowds coming together for one massive show, and then cancel. I don't know. It could be legit. I'm just saying.
Maybe they were a little bit jealous.
Yeah, but they were a good band, man. They were cool. I
Maybe
mean,
you
I didn't
guys
have
were-
a problem with
Yo,
it.
you got to show the vinyl on that one.
Oh, we didn't show the vinyl. Show one of these cameramen. I'm going to leave it in the paper. You can show the cover and then show the vinyl. Whichever order you choose is appropriate. Let's see what we got there. Okay, there's the cover. There's the cover, he says.
All right.
Exclaims cameraman.
Exclamation.
There's a comma before that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. It's like green marble vinyl. Very cool. That's very cool to see slinging around your old player, man.
Green marble.
You see that thing turning all around, and you're like, whoa, it's so psychedelic.
So metal.
So metal. So, okay. We've had a great dig of the week. That's a great dig of the week. We've covered a great, my favorite thing to happen to me, music-wise, in 8 years, except for playing with Slayer, because that wasn't important at all, but the new Boards of Canada record. And picked that up today.
How does it taste?
It tastes like victory. So that's another great dig of the week segment. And this was extra special to me. Extra special to me. We have some good fellowship this evening on a new Boards of Canada record. So, okay. So what we're going to do now, did you queue up one of these Boards of Canada, guys? Okay, so here's what we'll do, folks. I'll tell you what. We'll go right off the top here, and we'll play World Premiere.
That is true.
We'll play the first couple of tracks off of this, and then we'll come back for a so to speak and chip chat. We're not going to dilly dally too long.
Hey, I'm going to have to cut the music short.
Yeah.
Put it on the good needle, just so they know.
Okay. Well, hey, switch it over with a 45. You can grab a random 45 if you want.
All right.
Okay. We'll baloney here for a second. So what cameraman's going to do, Aaron?
What
What we're listening to right here. This is Billy Cobham, Crosswinds. Hey, Steve, tell us a little bit about Billy Cobham, this stuff that's been playing behind us. Who's this cat?
Dude, yeah.
No, who's this cat, Billy Cobham?
Dude.
No.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah. No, yeah, you gotta play it.
Hey, we got a text
I
message
think
from
you gotta
Trisha
play
Bailey.
this song. It's
Oh,
one
is
song.
she listening?
Trisha Bailey
We need
is
a
on
random
and checking us
45
out. We
pick.
always appreciate Trisha Bailey. She's a good friend of the program.
We can switch to the good needle. And this is a song that he picked randomly.
Randomly.
Can't change it.
Can't change it. So we're going to listen. We're going to listen to one track. Steve, tell us about this Billy Cobham we've been listening to before we get off there. Well, just about Billy Cobham in general. Who's this dude?
People say Neil Peart is the greatest drummer in the world, but Neil Peart has done one thing, and there have been a lot of albums that weren't all that great. Billy Cobham has blown my mind every time I've heard him play, and he's played with
Is he Mahavishnu Orchestra?
Mahavishnu Orchestra.
Right.
And many solo artists and other,
I've got him on a few here recently. It seems like every record.
Now I've found 3 or 4 of his solo albums, and they are mind blowing.
It's crazy. Like every time I pick up a random like jazz compilation album, and you look through the list of players, Billy Cobham's name pops up.
So
Okay.
Getting ready for BOC.
Here's what we're going to do. So we're preparing for the Boards of Canada world premiere here on Grown Man Record Night. What we're going to do is play this random 45. Cameraman stuck his hand in here. If it sucks, folks, just stick with us. I don't know what the hell to tell you.
You blame it on the cameraman.
Make sure you're on 45. Yeah, and we're going to play this, and it's just a random luck of the draw. We're going to play this, and this is going to lead us into the new Boards of Canada Tomorrow's Harvest with a live world premiere here on Grown Man Record Night. Thanks for staying with us. Stay tuned for So to Speak and Chip Chat coming up right after the break. So stay tuned for the world premiere, Boards of Canada. Okay. Well, we're going to do some feedback first then. I like feedback.
Oh, Steve Jones on the banjo.
Steve Jones is playing the banjo. Hey, cameraman got a new banjo this a week or so ago. He's been plucking around on the old banjo in the house. And now Steve's playing on the banjo. See that? A little tilt forward on that guy. Let's see what's going on. Yeah? Okay. I hear you in there, Steve.
Speaking of banjos,
Yeah?
you guys listen to any Steve Martin stuff? It's actually very good.
Oh, yeah, he's coming to Greensboro, right?
Yeah, I think so. Was it the
Cameraman's a big fan of the
Steep,
Steep Canyon Rangers.
yeah,
Is that what it's
something
called?
like that.
Yeah.
Steep Canyon Rangers. That's a good.
North Carolina.
I think
It's
he
officially a North Carolina band,
Yeah.
and he just fronts it.
No, he plays with them. It's a collaborative effort.
Okay.
I think didn't they play Merlefest this year?
Last year
Last
they
year?
played. I don't know about this year. I've seen them on different programs. They seem to be pretty good music band.
They were.
Speaking of North Carolina, all this falderall and fiddle-dee-dee this evening has gotten me a little thirsty, Aaron Griffin. And there's no better thing on a Friday night to quench your thirst than a good old-fashioned soda. And tonight we're talking about a North Carolina favorite. Some folks around the country may not be familiar with our particular product this evening. Here on So to Speak, we're talking about a soda based out of North Carolina called Cheerwine. Okay, so now the deal with Cheerwine is I was going to look some business up about it. But Cheerwine is a soda that's made in North Carolina. It's since 1917, and I remember at some point because of the name alone, because it had wine in the name, churches were like, nobody can drink that because it's got alcohol in it. Because all people that go to churches are chickens. Nah, I didn't mean that. I don't know what that means at all. So they said that, but it's actually just a delightful soft drink. It's got a nice natural cherry flavor going on with it. It's a cherry soft drink for the people around the country that don't know about Cheerwine. So let's show that can off, somebody. Anybody? Look at that can. So it's Cheerwine. This is one of those you take for granted. I didn't really have a whole lot going on for So to Speak this evening, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe we won't have So to Speak. Said we won't go to So to Speak everywhere.
If you're really old school, you might call it cherry wine.
Cherry
Cherry
wine.
Cherry wine.
Yeah.
Cherry wine. I haven't heard that.
Yeah. So it's
It's
a
like cherries. It's got wine in it, I guess.
legendary taste. If you want to have more information about Cheerwine, folks, you can always visit cheerwine.com. So let's give this a go. I know what this tastes like, so I'm gonna try to describe it the best I can. Anybody wants to pull off of this, feel free. I don't know. People are funny about that. I'm not gonna mouth F it.
The diet Cheerwine is the most explosive.
Oh, it'll go all over you. It doesn't matter if it's hot, cold, out of a machine.
You look at it.
Is
the
it worse
wrong
than
way,
Dr.
and that
Pepper?
must-
Kashoosh! All over the place. It don't
Wear
matter.
it the rest of the day.
Yeah,
But
if
is
you
it
got
worse than Dr. Pepper?
if you got a white shirt
Really?
on, you're gonna look like you got elephant period all over you the rest of the day. Mark it down.
Oh, come on.
I'm just telling you, that's what you'll look like the rest of the day.
What mammal?
Elephant period.
Lord.
That's what I'm saying. All over you, everywhere. So Cheerwine is a cherry soda. So let me try to describe this. I take this for granted. I've been around Cheerwine my entire life. I realized I said life right there.
You did.
Life.
I call you out.
I'm not sure that it's I take it for granted.
I know a gentleman from upstate New York who buys it by the case.
Oh, absolutely.
in a
Got
bottle.
the Bossman. He buys
glass
these
bottles?
Oh, the glass bottles have actual sugar in it,
He
as
actually-
opposed
he
to
goes
corn syrup.
He goes to the source. He goes to
distributor.
the distributor and
Yeah.
buys it out of the warehouse.
Cases of glass bottles. That's the way to do it. So yeah, I would prefer to show you the glass bottle with the cane sugar. This is what you'll get around here, though. So it is a nice, subtle, unique cherry flavor. It's got its own little Cheerwine thing about it. I've had other cherry sodas and cherry colas, but
It's
nothing.
got its own name descriptive.
Nothing tastes
shit about
absolutely,
Cheerwine,
absolutely. Nothing tastes like a Cheerwine. I've had Generico cherry colas. I've had Generico cherry drink. The closest thing I can think about is like a slushy, like an icy, a cherry icy. Kind of has the same kind of aftertaste.
Yeah.
Anybody want to jump up on this?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
It's sweet. It's real sweet. And
Once you got a diet Cheerwine.
Diet
You know-
Cheerwine is really good, and I really prefer the ones with cane sugar in it. Obviously.
It's usually about a year between Cheerwines for me because
Yeah.
I'm like, I think I like it, and then I drink it. I'm like, no, I don't.
It's one of those after a while. It's one of those after a while, like you kind of get tired of it pretty fast because it gets a little over. It's overbearing.
Very, yeah, it's very syrupy.
Cherry syrup, yeah. And it's okay.
And I didn't grow up here, so
Well, whatever. I mean,
Whatever.
Okay. All right. So that's all we got for So to Speak this evening. So stay tuned with us. We're gonna have some more soda suggestions coming up and some different things. Oh man, we tried that Pepsi Cola and peanuts last week. Jesus, Harold. That was. When's the last time you did? You ever put peanuts in your Coca-Cola?
I haven't done that.
Oh my God, dude!
Is it good?
I did it. I did it when I was a little kid, and last week I was like, "Oh, I'm going to show you that on So to Speak." And then I did it, and I was spent the whole time going, "Oh my God, it's so good! I can't even describe it."
like peanuts falling out of his mouth.
Oh God, it's so good, and somehow
With all the salt and stuff in the.
it just
peanuts?
works.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't,
salt, man.
I don't. It's sweet and savory.
It's like the
Sweet and savory.
Luther burger.
Oh, the crispy,
Luther Vandross, the
crispy
Oh,
cream
yeah.
with the
donuts in
burger. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that salty sweet mix.
Yeah, and for some reason, the way the bottle, especially the glass bottle, is designed,
No.
no. Every time you take a pull of the soda, you get like 4 or 5 nuts in your mouth, right? And then like every pull you take has an equal amount of nuts per swig. So you get down to the bottom, and you've got a few swigs and a few nuts left, and it's perfect.
You have to go like this when you're talking about getting nuts.
Sometimes,
Ration those nuts.
sometimes, and it just works so well, and I can't describe it.
I'll have to try that.
Oh, it's amazing. We've already been talking about. Sean mentioned from New Jersey had mentioned cashews. And cashews, and I said, don't forget about Dr. Pepper, because some people do it with Pepsi, some people do it with Coca-Cola as the original. And around here, sometimes people do RC Cola. And
Oh God, I haven't.
in Texas,
RC Cola in years.
It's like let me just open a flat soda.
RC? Okay, now.
Flat. What's up with that?
I won't have this particular line of.
It's incapable of making you burp.
It's true, but RC in a moon pie, RC Cola in a moon pie, that's legendary around this area. Okay, all this talk.
See, I must not be southern because I don't like moon pies.
You don't like moon pies?
Man, things dry as a bone.
Yeah.
Flat soda and a dry cake. Enjoy.
If you've been working in the tobacco field all day, though, that's butter
If
bacon.
the cake's dry, you don't want a bunch of carbonation.
Yeah, okay. All right, all this talk about moon pies has got me kind of hungry, so what we're going to do this evening is what we call here on the program, we call it the old chip chat. And we're going to talk about potato chips we've accrued this particular week. And first we're gonna look at a graphic about it that I created in a Photoshop program, and we're gonna look at this graphic that says Chip Chat. Okay, let's see what. And we talked about this beginning before we did in the production meeting. We don't have to. We don't need a countdown. We just kind of go to the graphic. See. Okay, let's see, because we need to talk about this because we don't need to waste all this time discussing whether or not we're gonna count it down into the actual program. We're already in here. Okay, so we're going to talk about some potato chips this evening, folks, and some things that some people have bought me. I've not even purchased potato chips in several weeks now. People bring them right to my door, and I appreciate them doing that. They're all friends of the program in my book. So we'll start out with something. We'll start off with something weirdo.
Let's do weird.
Let's do weird. The girlfriend Elizabeth has purchased me these. Y River crab season popcorn. Now we don't do a whole lot of popcorn.
Wait, the whole name
I know.
Y River Crab.
I don't know why. Oh, why? So, it's got Y River seasoning. Apparently, this is a thing from somewhere.
Let me check on
Look
Steve.
at that.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Are you doing? You're extra
Steve
belching.
Jones doubled over
He's
there.
doubled over extra belching. It's a technique called extra belching. Y River seasoning. That may mean something to somebody from another part of the country. I'm not familiar with that.
I mean, crab seasoning is
We
usually
are
pretty good.
proud to bring you another snacking sensation. Our Y River crab season popcorn. Our popcorn is hot air popped with the season just right for our very own Y River original red seasoning. We have received letter after letter asking for this culinary delight. How do you put that in your description? What the hell does that even mean? They had letters asking them to do their seasoning that they have not described yet.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. So open the bag, smell that delicious aroma, inappropriate, and remember when you snack with the Y River, you snack for sure, SHORE.
So
All you damn creative writing MFers.
Do you think this will taste like the Utz crab chip?
That's what I was thinking. The
Old Bay.
Utz.
Where's this coming from again?
This is from Queenstown. This is distributed
Old
by
Bay.
the
See?
Y River Wholesale Incorporated, Queenstown, Maryland.
W-Y-E.
WYE, near Maryland.
Did you say that already?
Yeah.
I was out.
Yeah.
Another Maryland crab product?
Yeah. Okay. Maybe our friend Jeff Amernick, who's a friend of the program. He's a Maryland cat. You know, he talked about it's the red almond soda. He knows about things like this. This is good stuff. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it is.
It's not too overbearing.
That's what I was going to say. It's very subtle, but it's very good.
It's subtle yet provocative. It's a subtle yet provocative crab flavor. Oh, that's good. That could pass the time when you're watching cinema with your favorite lady in the living room area of your house, and you're watching a long form movie program that you rented from your provider. If you got your Hollywood video card out and you rent,
Maybe you swing by Eckerd's and pick up some popcorn.
10 years ago. So anyhow, check it out. Books. Check them out. Hey, let's talk about this real quick. What is this now? Here's what I have, courtesy of Miss Abigail, if I'm not mistaken. It's a macaroni and cheese flavored lip balm. Okay, and it's got these little gentlemen on it. Let's just show this off.
What part of chip chat is that?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening to me.
Put it on your chips?
Things have happened in my life I'm not familiar with, Steve.
So you rub this on your chips?
I'm gonna rub it on bathroom area. Let me tell you about
What flavor is it?
macaroni and cheese. I have a certain bathroom problem that I'd like to talk with a lot of people about at one time, all out in the open, mostly.
How did we get here?
Macaroni and cheese lip balm. Here we go. Smell this thing. Some of the worst smelling shit I've ever smelled in my life.
That's pretty bad.
Oh my god. Apparently it's a nice aged sharp cheddar, folks.
Very aged.
I know you want to smell it.
It's wow. Okay.
It smells just like,
Sharp cheddar.
just like Food Line brand.
Yeah, cheese stinks.
Macaroni and cheese.
I forget about that. I'm such a
Open that powder packet.
It's that
Smell
cheese
it.
food smell.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
the cheese powder
Yeah.
smell.
yeah.
But it's a little strong.
Okay. Okay.
Does it taste?
It did. It wasn't bad, but I'd already had the smell in me. So okay.
How many
Here's the
chips you got
cap.
left?
Here's the cap. Okay. Let's go with one more. Hey, Aaron brought us these chips. Now, this is another Hers brand. It's another hot dog brand. This is like the second Hers version of hot dog that we've had. We've already decided the, okay, people are talking to me here. Okay. Okay, so here's what happened. The first hot dog chip we had,
I missed that one. What happened?
it was
with
Great Value, okay? Great Value, which is the Walmart brand. And it was, it tasted, at first it was like, we're kind of excited. We're like, wow, it really tastes like hot dog, but it tastes like the meat hot dog. Just a raw weenie.
Yeah, oh no.
No,
Oh, no.
because it was so amazing. It was like, oh, it really does taste like hot dog. And then you think about it and like, wow, no mustard, no onion, no slaw, I mean, it was just hot dog.
Bun.
Yeah. So then Trisha Bailey hooked us up with a Hers brand all-American hot dog, and it tasted pretty good. It had some stuff on it. It tasted more like the stuff. Now, you brought this, and at first I was like, oh, wait a minute, I think we've already done these. These are the, this is the ones that Trisha brought. So I looked it up. No. Actually, Hers has, this is another Hers hot dog flavor called Stadium Dog, D-A-W-G, which Steve thinks has something to do with Georgia. He's a Georgia Bulldogman. So we're going to give these a shot. Let's see what we got going on with these.
What kind of smell we got?
Okay.
Oh, that smells like a stadium hot dog.
Absolutely. These
But
are
not a hot dog, but a stadium hot dog.
nice.
It smells like the hot dog.
You can smell the cement.
Yeah, the hot dog cart when you walk up to it. That's what it smells like.
Ketchup.
It smells like the dude standing there selling you the hot dog.
These are good. These are good, and it's weird to even say, but they taste completely different than the other Hers hot
Are
dog
you
chips.
tasting the relish and the mustard and stuff?
Mustard,
Oh,
Yeah,
mustard
it-
and ketchup.
Yeah,
Okay.
mustard and ketchup. That's what I'm getting
Bring it
to.
over here.
Yeah, and it's just totally different than the other hot dog chips. So I mean,
Interesting.
kudos to Hers. They've done it. That tastes like it.
It's like a.
They're not bolognaing around. You hold that up to the
It's
camera?
almost like a twist on
Yeah.
salt and vinegar or something like that.
Yeah, it's got a little vinegary tang to it, probably coming off of the mustard, and you got a little of the ketchup coming in there behind it. That's good stuff, man. That's another effort in the hot dog area from her.
Hot dog area.
Downstairs where all the...
Where all the mustard is.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2. We got one more chip for Chip Chat this evening, folks.
I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, me too. And again, we appreciate everybody staying with us. I know it's getting kind of late. We got a good audience here in the studio. Got some good folks tuning in. Got some of that popcorn hung in my gizzard. It's called up in my gizzard. What we have here is another Hers offering.
Man, hers is just knocking it out of the park.
Out of the park, Pennsylvania. They were on the Office program. You remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's how I know them from which. Bork, your United States federal agent, never end a sentence with a preposition. This is fire roasted sweet corn. I don't know. First time you, first time me. This is, I'm thinking this is the value size. This is quite a bit of, this has come from the Bossman. Friend of the program, the Bossman hooked us up with these. I'm not seeing these anywhere. So I'm thinking the corn that comes off of your grill, got that sweet kind of burnt at the same time flavor. I'm just guessing.
Hopefully
I don't
not
know.
too buttery.
Okay. Smells kind of gender neutral. Buttery. Oh, wow. It tastes like buttercorn. Like, oh, wow, Lord.
That is a little crazy.
I'm not real sure what to say about this, folks.
I don't either.
How you turn that off?
I really,
Dimmer on the side.
I really enjoy this, but it is so weird at the same time.
I don't know if I can sit down and like eat like, you know, like, yeah.
It really tastes like butter. Did you try it? It really tastes like buttered corn. I really can't believe it.
It smells, oh my god.
Can you smell it?
That is something else. Wow.
Well, kudos to hers
just
for
took me-
getting all these crazy
I just took
flavors.
it to like a picnic table.
Yeah.
I tell you
Pick
what,
me up and put me there.
I don't want to be Freddie.
You eat the sweet corn with the hot
Yep.
dog chips.
Oh yeah.
Picnic.
Picnic.
Who needs to eat anything else?
Exactly.
I just have to say that is actually more unnatural than the hot dog chip.
Yeah, but I'm
More
here
unnatural
to get the picnic
Now the
basket.
chemist busts in with the party,
Yeah,
the
no,
party
that
version.
is, am I wrong?
Those are
That's incredible.
very interesting.
Interesting. I don't want to put it up there.
I'm from New Jersey, by the way.
Let's see, we got a text in from the Bossman says buttery ass chips. You know what I'm saying? Buttery ass chips. That's exactly right. That's good stuff, man.
Sweep it down with a cheer.
That's a good find. I don't want to be Freddie foreshadowing, but I want to say that these the fire roasted sweet corn probably going to be entered into our little year-end contest for Chip of the Year. We got a few that's popped to the top.
Maybe the top 5.
It'll definitely be top 5 at this point. I'll tell you that because we got some of those olive oil chips. We got the rosemary
We
that
can
the
get one of
girlfriend
those,
brought. The sea salt that
What were those?
I still put my-
waffle chips,
chicken and waffles.
chicken and waffles.
Nah.
That's up there. It's not one of my
I
favorites.
still put my
though.
Dinamitas up against
Those
those.
chips are so good.
We got a
Dorito
few that we want to nominate for
rolled
Chip of the
Dorito
Year.
corn chips.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Those are
Very
good. Okay, so
Designed
we've had a
for
good Chip
Hispanic
Chat,
community.
folks. Had a lot of cool things, a lot of unique things, and that's what Chip Chat's all about. Bringing the unique flavor right up to into your area, like malaria. So
Not too hairy.
no. Yeah, so we're gonna close it down for the evening. Boy, we really appreciate Aaron Griffin dropping by.
I appreciate
First
you guys
time
having me.
guest on the program, our metal guest, our first metal guest, so we can talk about some metal records. You can't always talk about metal records. Some people are like, I don't want to talk about stuff so heavy. It makes me all that screaming, hollering, all that screaming and hollering. And so, but it's cool to do it every now and then. I don't want to do that all the time. I don't do that all the time, but it's
You can't turn it into.
no, man. I got lots of. I respect a lot of music that's that way. So, what the hell is that noise? Oh, is that program that does the? Steve's making ambient noises over there.
Soundscapes.
I want to lay down on my set. Okay, so thanks for joining us, everybody. Appreciate
Thanks for
Aaron
having
dropping
me.
by. Appreciate Steve dropping by. We're going to be back next week with a brand new show. So we're going to play some of these cool records we talked about this evening, and if you hang around long enough, we're going to play some more of that Boards of Canada. that I'm so excited to play all of. That's all I'm going to do all weekend is listen to this. I'm going to listen to it with headphones, and the next time without headphones, and the next time with headphones.
And then eat
And then
corn
eat.
chips.
And headphones, non-headphones.
Unnatural corn
Drink
chips.
some beers. And that's going to be my weekend. So suck it, everybody else. Appreciate you hanging out with us. We'll see you next time on Grown Man Record Night. And be sure to visit us at youtube.com/Machete Miller, where you can find all your programs that you've missed from before. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week here on Grown Man Record.